There is one asset that every billionaire, every student, every doctor, every homeless person receives equally each day, but only a few know how to use it to transform their life. Welcome to the Whispers of Wisdom channel. This is not about daydreaming, it is about taking action. Today I want to share with you a deceptively simple truth, but one that changed my entire life. It was not luck. It was not because I had someone backing me. It was not because I had an extraordinarily high IQ. The only thing that turned my life around was time. Sounds ordinary, right? But here is the remarkable part. You have the same number of hours each day as Elon Musk, as Oprah, as anyone you admire. 24 hours, no more, no less. So why have they become great while you are still scrolling on your phone watching this video? I am not saying this to criticize. I say it so you begin to ask yourself, could it be that I am treating the most precious gift of life as if it were worthless? If you do not learn to use time to build yourself up, you will spend your life building someone else's dream. I once had nothing, no money, no skills, nobody's trust. But I had one thing that everyone has: time. And if you do not know how to use time to build yourself, you will spend your lifetime building someone else's dream. I learned this very early on because life slapped me in the face. When I failed again and again, I realized I could not keep wasting time on things that did not make me grow. See, if you do not take control, someone else will take advantage of your time. So they get rich, and you stay the same. You remain stagnant. You might think, oh, I only watch YouTube for 10 minutes. But in those 10 minutes, while you are watching a funny video, Jeff Bezos is reading a book on business strategy. Elon Musk is researching how to reuse rockets. Oprah is talking with psychologists to understand people better. You are wasting time, they are investing time. And you can see the results. Does that sting? Yes. But the truth does not have to feel good. It just has to be right. I have heard many young people say, I need balance in life. But what are you balancing? Are you balancing exhaustion with laziness? When I was 20 years old, I was not seeking balance. I was seeking urgency. Every morning I reminded myself, Jack, if today you do not do something to change your life, you will be stuck right here forever. Nobody's coming to rescue you. There is no fairy tale magic. The only tool you have is time and you. Imagine this. On the weekend you say, I deserve to relax. I will party, chill a bit. Meanwhile, Bill Gates is reading a book. Oprah is learning from the greatest minds in the world. Mark Cuban is reviewing market reports and finding new opportunities. The question is not that you rest. It is whether rest is a reward or an escape. I am not telling you to live like a machine, but I will tell you, do not celebrate a mediocre life prematurely. Work hard now, so one day you can rest without guilt. But if you rest now and years later you live under pressure and scarcity, was it worth it? And here is an important question to ask yourself. If your boss fires you tomorrow, can you survive? If Instagram, TikTok, Facebook disappear, would your business survive? If your university degree is torn up, what would you still have to offer the world? Because school gives you a degree. But life does not care about a degree. It cares about skills. Do you know how to sell, how to write, how to think differently from others? If you do, you will never be poor. The good news is that skills are free. YouTube is free. Google is free. The library is free. What is holding you back is not money, but Netflix and TikTok. Every time you say, I have no time, check how long you have scrolled on your phone today. You are not tired, you are distracted. Commit just 1 hour a day to learning something useful. 1 year from now, you will be smarter than 99% of people. I promise that. Success does not come from a burst of inspiration. It comes from boring habits practiced every day. I know some of you will say, but Jack, I am not someone who can wake up early. All right, the issue is not what time you wake up. The issue is, when you wake up, do you know what you must do? Success does not care whether you are a night owl or an early bird, but discipline does. If you open your eyes each morning without a goal, without a plan, without a clear action, then you are merely surviving, not truly living. I often tell young people, wake up before your excuses wake up. If you know your excuses creep in at 8 o'clock, wake up at 7:30. If you know you get lazy at 9, finish your most important task by 8:30. Do not let laziness dominate your schedule. Let your mind know, I am the boss here. Want a different life? Then you must act differently. Success is not a gift. It is a battle every day. Fight yourself. Fight procrastination. Fight fear. Fight old habits. Look around. What are your closest friends talking about? Are they talking about investing, skills, entrepreneurship, or just complaining, joking, and blaming? Are they pushing you forward or dragging you back? You know what is the most dangerous thing? It is not poverty. It is not failure. It is an ordinary social circle that makes you think, this is enough. If your environment is not helping you grow, it is holding you back. And here is a trick. You do not have to break up with them. No fights needed. Just be busy. Busy learning English. Busy practicing a skill. Busy writing a business plan. They invite you to hang out. You say, sorry, tonight I am learning coding. They laugh at you now. Trust me, a few years later they will ask, how did you get so successful? And at that moment you can just smile and say, remember when I said I was busy? That is the reason. You might think, but I do not have motivation every day. Me neither. Nobody does. Even when I started Alibaba, I was scared, confused, pressured. But I had something more important than motivation. Discipline. I woke up. I worked. I failed. I repeated it. Day after day, many people sit and wait for the perfect moment. I am sorry, but the perfect moment does not exist. Some are waiting to have capital before starting a business. Some are waiting to feel inspired before learning a skill. But the truth is, today is the only opportunity you are guaranteed. Want a simple test? Imagine yourself 5 years from now, stronger, more successful, more confident. Now imagine that version of you looking back at what you are doing today. Will they be proud or disappointed? Every time you feel lazy, remember, your future self is watching you. Do not let them down. Live as though you are writing your life's book one day at a time. What do you want today's chapter to be? A wasted day or a day you begin to change? Do not take everything too seriously. Smile. Enjoy. You can be disciplined and still have fun. You can work hard and still savor life. But do not forget, you were not born merely to pay bills and die. You were born to build, to create value, to inspire. And to do that, you must choose it every single day. And if there are moments when everything feels heavy, remember what I said. Today may be hard, tomorrow may be worse, but the day after will be wonderful. The problem is, most people quit before that day after arrives. Do not die tomorrow. Live for the future, where you belong. Thank you for listening. Now turn off the video and start rewriting your own story.